Imagine this. It's 11:47 p.m. You're sitting at your desk, laptop open, 5 different tabs running, one for your assignment, 3 random YouTube videos, and one tab where you Googled how to be productive 2 hours ago. Your assignment is due tomorrow. You promised yourself you'd start at 6 p.m., but somehow, 4 hours disappeared. Now you're stressed, tired, and telling yourself the same thing you told yourself last week. Tomorrow, I'll be more productive. Look, if that sounds familiar, you're not lazy, but you are missing a few daily habits that completely change how productive students operate. And here's the thing. The difference between an average student and a highly productive student isn't intelligence, it's habits. My name is Harry, and I spend way too much time thinking about how small daily decisions impact your financial future. If you're someone who knows exactly what you should be doing, but somehow ends up scrolling your phone instead, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helped you out. Because today we're breaking down 8 daily habits that make students 2 times more productive. And some of these are going to sound ridiculously simple. But here's what most people don't realize. Small habits compound exactly like money. Habit number 1. Start your day with one clear target. Look, most students wake up and immediately check their phone. Notifications, messages, Instagram. Now suddenly your brain is reacting to other people's priorities before you even think about your own. Here's the thing. Highly productive students start their day with one clear target. Not a massive to-do list, just one main task. Because according to research from the American Psychological Association, people who focus on a single priority complete tasks 40% faster than those juggling multiple goals. So instead of saying, I need to study today, say, I will finish chapter 3 notes before lunch. Clear target, clear finish line. Habit number 2, use the 90-minute focus rule. Here's something most students misunderstand. You think productivity means studying for 8 straight hours. But neuroscience says the opposite. Your brain works best in 90-minute focus cycles. After that, mental performance drops dramatically. So productive students do this. 90 minutes focused work, 15-minute break, repeat. It's called ultradian rhythm productivity. Now you might be thinking, Harry, I can't focus for 90 minutes. That's exactly the point. Because when you remove distractions, you'll be surprised how much work fits inside that window. Habit number 3, remove invisible time leaks. Here's what most people don't realize. Your biggest productivity killer isn't laziness, it's micro distractions. According to a study from University of California, Irvine, it takes 23 minutes to regain focus after a distraction. Let's do the math. If you get distracted just 5 times per day, 23 minutes times 5 equals 115 minutes lost. That's almost 2 hours every day. 2 hours. Imagine investing 2 hours daily into learning a skill. Over 1 year, 2 hours times 365 equals 730 hours. That's enough time to master things like coding, design, or a new language. So productive students eliminate phone notifications, random browser tabs, background TV or music with lyrics. Your focus is your most valuable asset. Protect it. Habit number 4, plan tomorrow before today ends. This is one of the simplest habits, but almost nobody does it. Before ending your day, spend 5 minutes planning tomorrow, because the biggest productivity killer is decision fatigue. When you wake up without a plan, your brain spends energy asking, what should I start with? What assignment matters most? And suddenly 30 minutes disappear. Planning tomorrow today removes that friction. Highly productive students already know their first task before they wake up. Habit number 5, use the 2-minute rule. Here's a simple psychological trick. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Reply to that email, organize that document, submit that form, because small tasks pile up into mental clutter, and mental clutter drains energy. Look, productivity isn't about working harder. It's about removing friction from your life. Habit number 6, study like you're teaching someone. This is where it gets really interesting. Most students study by rereading notes. But research from Harvard University shows that passive studying is one of the least effective learning methods. Instead, productive students use something called the Feynman technique. Here's how it works. Pretend you're teaching the concept to someone who knows nothing about it. Explain it out loud. If you get stuck, that's exactly where your understanding is weak. It forces your brain to convert information into true understanding, and that dramatically improves memory retention. Habit number 7, treat your energy like money. Look, here's an analogy that makes this easier to understand. Think of your daily energy like $100. Every task you do costs something. Scrolling social media equals $10. Arguing online equals $20. Studying while distracted equals $40. By the time you reach your important work, your account is empty. Productive students spend their energy on the highest return activities first. Because your brain has limited daily resources, use them wisely. Habit number 8, track one daily metric. Here's something successful people do that students rarely try. They track progress. Athletes track workouts. Businesses track revenue. Investors track returns. But students? They just hope they studied enough. Instead, track one metric. Examples: hours of focused study, pages of notes completed, practice questions solved. When you track something, you naturally improve it. It's called the measurement effect in behavioral psychology, and it works surprisingly well. The bigger insight. Look, you might think these habits are small, but this is where the real impact shows up. Let's say the average student studies 2 focused hours per day, but a productive student manages 4 hours of deep work. That's double. Over 1 year, 4 hours times 365 equals 1,460 hours. That's the equivalent of an extra academic year of learning. Same school, same resources, completely different results. Final motivation. Here's the truth most people don't like hearing. Success in school isn't about motivation. Motivation fades, discipline fluctuates, but habits automate success, and the students who win long-term aren't the smartest ones. They're the ones who built better systems. So start small. Pick 2 habits from this video and commit to them for the next 30 days. Because the version of you 5 years from now will either thank you for the habits you built today or regret the ones you ignored. If this video helped you think about productivity differently, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And before you go, comment below, which habit are you starting today? I read every single one, and I'll see you in the next video.